documentary that I didn't know of, then yeah, feed my
This
soul.
was a documentary?
This is not a documentary.
Hey,
HBO's
Hey, with the
creation.
robots, this is basically what's gonna happen.
Do your homework now.
Hey. What's up, Internet World? We're the News 19 Nerds. I'm Leroy.
I'm Lauren.
Michael. Woo! The
So-
stuff we do behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, guys. So we're here to talk about movie review of Belly, and we got the Hype Williams videos. I told y'all that we were gonna do this for y'all. We did this for y'all. So Belly stars Nas and DMX.
Our surprise faces.
I told y'all I had this. Y'all didn't believe me when I said I would.
Give me this.
Big
Ja
pimpins
Rule.
on. Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
All these videos? Oh, Flavor in here.
See?
Half on a baby, no scrubs.
Scrubs, I don't want it.
Bonus features for all of these.
Mhm.
Wow. Okay.
Told y'all I was a Hype Williams fan.
I'll have to give you your other DVD back, and then
Nope,
I'm just...
I'm gonna let this go because
Nope.
it's February. So I'm gonna let it slide.
Look, they're
You gonna let
even
it slide?
greasy.
I'm gonna let it slide.
They're
They're
even
not greasy. Stop saying that.
They are.
That's
on
not
the cover.
It's
They
not.
are.
They're not greasy.
So you're
Yes.
telling me Nas and DMX are both blue?
Why they blue and red?
And red.
What is this?
That's a filter. This is
Grease.
Instagram before
Grease.
Instagram.
That's
It's not.
Vaseline.
It's not Vaseline. Stop saying that.
Oh, okay, petroleum jelly. That's fine. Whatever. Woo! Why are we here?
Westworld season 3
Yes.
/ Belly review / Hype Williams.
Yeah.
All right, that's all going in that title.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Westworld season 3. Lauren, I come to you,
Y'all already know how I
because-
feel.
but it's not. You don't hate the show.
I don't hate the show.
You
I
just have ADD.
It challenges you.
Yeah, I'm
which
not trying to be
is
trendy.
good.
Look, there are times when I want to be challenged.
Uh-huh.
Okay, give me something challenging to do at work. I'm like, yes, let's take this up. Let's do this.
Mhm.
Give me something challenging to read. Okay, I'll take notes.
But you
I
don't
don't
want to be
want
challenged
to watch.
by a TV show.
Yeah, man.
Because it be having plots and plots and plots.
Unless it's a documentary that I didn't know of, then yeah, feed
You
my
know this
soul.
was a documentary?
This is not a documentary.
Hey,
Hey.
HBO's
Hey, with the
creation.
robots, this is basically
This-
what's gonna happen.
Do your homework now.
Hey, because you already done cloned you already gave your DNA away. Oh, they probably got a Westworld version of Lauren. in here.
Westworld Lauren.
Anyways, Westworld, I'm excited about what they're gonna bring, but I'm also hesitant to watch because I know I'm gonna be there just like, or
I'm excited.
not.
I'm very excited.
I assume this is going to be the show that replaces Outsider for us in our reviews.
I mean,
More
what
likely,
do
right?
you mean replacing? Nothing can replace the outside.
But I'm saying once Outsider is over, this probably
Not
picks up.
Sir, that's the wrong word. We deal with words. Follows. You
Sure.
can't replace.
Okay.
Just like we didn't replace The Watchmen
Okay.
or Game of Thrones. This is our new show to review,
Okay.
and we reviewed it last year.
Okay. gonna
You
use
forgot about that? Y'all
No.
forgot we reviewed Westworld, and Lauren was like, "What happened?"
We
Yeah,
didn't
man.
review Westworld.
We didn't review Westworld. did
No, we did like a brief synopsis when we did a trailer reaction.
You sure?
Yes,
Yeah.
we do not have a video that says Nerds Review Westworld.
Because when I tell you, I would not have been in that review.
Right.
I'm about to go check this.
Okay.
Because I didn't know what happened in the
Yeah, I'm about to
episode. What
check.
you want me to review?
Hit play. I'm
My
about to check.
eyelids? Because that's what I was watching while I was watching Westworld.
I was born into this world, and my first memories of it are pain. For my kind, there was one place we were never allowed to go. One place we were never allowed to see. Your world.
Who are you, Dolores?
You and I are a lot alike. They put you in a cage, decided what your life would be. They did the same thing to me.
Well, you've been watching me.
Not me, but someone. Something has.
Who is it that we're going after?
Something about Shawn Lynch?
The person who took your future.
Welcome to my world, Maeve.
What do you want from me, then?
Dolores. I want you to track her down and kill her.
soundtrack.
Welcome to the end of the game. Five of us against an entire world of them. It'll be enough.
I finally understand my purpose. I'm gonna save the world. The plan starting.
What happens if this doesn't work?
You do this the old-fashioned way.
The old-fashioned way?
I kill everyone.
Everyone.
You're not the only predator here. The real gods are coming. And they're very angry.
March 15th.
That's in a couple weeks.
I ain't coming to work no day.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's a Sunday, so.
I gotta work Saturday though. Always gotta be working the weekends. What y'all think? Cause I'm gonna tell you right now.
I am so in. When Sweet Child of Mine kicked in, I was like, yeah.
They always
yeah,
have
let's do
good
this.
soundtracks that they kind of.
And they kind of warped the
Warp it
music a
in.
little bit. Yeah, I'm in.
I bought this soundtrack.
Mhm.
I own it on digital and vinyl. I love what. Yeah. You didn't know I own vinyl records?
I knew you. I knew that you had vinyl, but not this.
I have this on vinyl.
Mhm.
I have a whole bunch of movie and television soundtracks because I just listen to them as like I'm just doing stuff or reading.
Tessa Thompson. What's the name of her character again?
Tessa Thompson.
Okay, Tessa Thompson was talking to Dolores.
Mhm.
At least we didn't see her, but it seemed like
Yeah.
the
We don't know which, but remember Tessa Thompson is Dolores.
is a Dolores. Yeah, but we saw her
See,
talking to.
I'm like, okay, yes.
That's true. She was talking to a Dolores, and it sounded like she said there's 5 of them.
She did.
So that would be. Do we know who those 5 are? Yeah.
Well, we know at least 4 of them.
Who?
Bernard.
Oh,
Dolores.
Is Bernard? But see, I feel like Bernard is against Dolores.
We don't.
Right?
But the thing is, we know who got out from the last one.
Mhm.
We don't know who else got out.
Is
So-
she including Maeve in that?
See, that's what I'm saying. Like
I
we
don't
don't. We know. If you look at who just got out, we know Maeve, Dolores, Bernard.
Yeah.
So who's the 4th?
I mean the
The
5th.
Yeah, the 5th.
Yeah, I don't know.
The 5th.
3, 4, 5.
5th.
Wait a minute. Didn't you start this video saying we're gonna be professional?
No.
Don't look at me.
No. Did you
No.
say we need to start these professional?
I said the start of them needs to be
Okay.
professional.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I know you weren't
In the
talking.
middle of it,
Yeah,
it's just whatever.
I know you weren't talking to me. So
All right.
He brought Belly in
brought
Hype
Belly.
Williams videos.
Yeah. Fair enough.
So Westworld, I need to go back, as you all know. I need to go back and sit there and watch and understand. Maybe have a notebook, pen, paper. I don't know.
You mean like this?
To take some notes.
You need to do like you did with Watchmen. Didn't you take notes for Watchmen? Like the last part of that.
There was some times when I was like, ooh, I need to talk about this. So yeah, that. But I understood Watchmen. I followed that very well.
Okay.
Like I understood what they were talking about with that. This, I just feel like I'm an idiot and maybe.
Well,
y'all let me know if I am.
The difference is, I think, with Westworld and Watchmen to a certain extent, they both have time jumps in them, but Westworld has time jumps within time jumps within.
Yeah, they don't really explain it.
So like the Man in Black was 2 different people at the same time. Remember, he was the younger version, and then he was the older man played by Ed Helms. Was it Ed Helms?
Ed Harris.
Ed Harris. Ed Helms is in Hangover.
Yes.
Okay.
That's the guy from The Office.
Yeah. Hangover. I never watched The Office.
It's fine.
You got some time on Netflix.
Yeah, before it goes away to Peacock.
Because of the Peacock. I can see why, because there was a lot of, when is this? Because there was a lot of different flashbacks within a flashback. So I can see that.
It looks interesting. It looks like it's going to be like jam-packed with action as well as those deep, here's what the meaning of life is type thing. And I'm gonna watch it, but it's just.
I'm gonna go on a limb, and I'm gonna state what I think this season is about.
Mm-hmm.
The first season, we got to know each individual and saw how they work within this world.
As they learn how they work.
As they learn how, we saw that. We saw how the humans had used them. I'm trying to remember what their names are, what the actual names for the synthetic life forms. But we saw how humans used and abused them. And then in season 2, we saw how they wanted to escape. What is this meaning? What is this thing? And we know Ford had a plan, and Bernard was part of that plan.
Yeah.
And now we're seeing in season 3, I think, based on everything we saw in this trailer and some of the other trailers coming out, I feel like Dolores is going to be like, you used and abused us. I now have autonomy.
I'm about to wreck shop.
I'm about to F you up.
Because like, what you gonna do?
World
Kill
War
him?
III.
Well, and so if you watched the trailer, you saw, remember at the end where you saw the W and then it slid like this?
Yeah.
World War III.
How World War III?
What you trying
Is
to
that
do?
what it's trying to? Is that what you're?
That's
Okay.
that's what it was doing.
Yeah.
So and then if you look at the last one, the last trailer that came out, it actually had like on the screen you saw what happened and what led up to certain points to get to us to this timeline. Like how did this island come to be? What was going on within the world itself? It seems as if they're trying to start a revolution.
And who do we think Aaron Paul is?
I don't know. And that's what when she said, and he asked her, have you been watching me? And she says, not me, but something has. I think that's
I'm glad to see Jesse doing some more work.
Jesse Pinkman?
Did you see
El Camino?
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay. I haven't either. I
No
want
need.
to.
No need. I mean, to me, no need. The show.
Because Breaking Bad is rap.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if Jesse Pinkman is a robot or not.
Yeah, we don't know.
Because it seems weird that Dolores would be talking to him as much as that Dolores character
Hates.
has like loads humans.
Well, she doesn't load all humans.
You don't think so? To me, I feel like she's like all humans
Like,
got
hey,
to
everybody
go.
gotta go.
This is what I wondered.
What's it? What is it?
I know what you're talking about.
I
You never heard that? You talk about the song, right?
Yeah,
you
I'm
can
talking
feel the love.
No.
Oh,
No, I was like, I think it's something. I don't know if it's a TikTok video, but people, I don't know.
Sorry.
I don't know TikTok. I don't understand it.
I don't do with TikTok.
Woo.
Chinese.
What's
You
Chinese?
never heard the report that the Chinese have a backdoor in TikTok and there's a security issue?
Ah, come on, man.
You ain't heard that?
Nah, man.
Yeah, we've actually done stories on it. We played stories that there's a backdoor on TikTok and that there's a possible security breach.
Well, if they want to get my information, if they really want to know about my life and how much I have financially, like, go ahead. I got $2.
I'm a
China.
patriot.
I got $2, China.
I'm a patriot. China, you come see me. You have to get my information. That's
Are you declaring war?
I just did, son.
I guess I will edit this video.
Yeah, all this is getting taken out.
Man.
Don't do that. Nah, man. This Rambo.
So my thoughts on this, it seems like, you know, as the I don't know, what are they called? Like,
We'll just call them robots.
okay, as the robots began to have consciousness and realize, oh, this whole time we were getting screwed the whole time.
Literally.
I think that they've now gone to a level past where we are. What do you think?
We know they've gone past a level past that because they talked about that in the last season where the things that they're able to do, they believe that they're high. Like once they became aware of what they are,
they're like
the ones that can handle it.
Host.
Once the host, they reach that level.
Thank you, Michael.
No, they'll let us know in the
Thank
comments
you.
too, but still.
Once
yeah.
they reach that level of consciousness, Dolores was very upfront that I'm better than you.
Yeah.
Like not,
That's what they're talking about, like we're gods and everything.
not only like better than them physically, they were like, we would never do this to and they realized that they were created out of a sense of not need, but out of excess.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Dolores is like, yeah, for everything you all did, we're gonna tear your world down. And Bernard, remember that last episode, that last scene where Bernard and the house he believed he owned, and Dolores, and they went there and they had that conversation, that final talk at the end where Bernard was like, "I'm going to stop you," and Dolores is like,
Yeah.
and you know what it reminded me of?
How much grease is in Westworld to make it remind you of Belly?
Ain't none of them greasy.
Thank
I want
you.
to know.
In Westworld.
She talking about in Westworld, not Belly.
She didn't say that at the beginning.
I know what she meant. I know what
Talking
she
about
meant.
Belly.
Nobody was greasy in Westworld.
But no, if you remember that last scene in that beautiful home that Bernard had with his family because he believed he was real and all this other stuff, and he was.
How you not gonna know you're not real, man?
But that's the one.
Why, how would you know?
How would you know? Think about it. Like,
do you use the bathroom?
doesn't. But watch this.
I feel like they're all advanced enough to do that, though, right? Because
Not
they
only that,
and stuff and everything.
But this is the thing. Just because using the bathroom means that you produce waste. That doesn't mean you're not real. Everything produces waste. Cars produce waste.
I was gonna say something dumb.
Go ahead and say it.
No, I'm not gonna say that.
But I mean,
We've said enough dumb stuff on this video tonight.
but I mean, you think about it. What they are sentient beings, and they have autonomy. And now they have realized you basically used us as slaves. What do you think is going to happen when
I
a
think
life
they need
form?
therapy.
Look. Dolores ain't about to sit on the couch and talk about.
No, but
her
I mean,
feelings.
like, it's clear. This is a clear, one of those, a different way of putting it, a different way of showing it, that if you go through a lot of trauma, if you go through a lot of resets, I mean, not that you're going to go through resets like this in particular, but if you go through a lot of trauma over your life, that's all going to come back in the end.
But I understand that. But this is the thing. They realized that trauma that happened to them wasn't due to life. It was due to in their opinion, a cruel owner who used them to advance their own ideal of immortality. And a funhouse created for them to serve us. And when that realization hit, and they realized it, I honestly think this is like, live and let live is probably not going to be your default setting where you're like, you know what, we cool.
Do we know? Do we know it all? I mean, because this probably was discussed while I was asleep watching this show. But do we know if they ever were able to transfer consciousness or transfer memories? I know Bernard, right? Was Bernard the only one that?
The idea is that the host, the thing is that the theme park was built secretly to explore the idea of immortality, to also see if we could transfer a person's consciousness into a host. And remember, it never worked.
Yeah.
From what we saw. And the whole time while that was going on, Ford had his own game he was playing, using Bernard, and then Dolores got a hold and was like, I got my own game I'm playing.
Yeah.
So now the question is the game still being played? Are we...
No.
Dolores said to the Man in Black, this is the end game. Not in those words, but she was like, game, this is the end of all things, type of thing. Like, so who knows, this is a new level or what?
And that's why I said, everything that goes with the marketing seems to be like, yeah, your chickens have come home to roost, guys. Like, you created this problem. And the trailer starts off with this whole idea of, there was one place we couldn't go. Your world.
Y'all come here and wreck ours all day and reset us and kill us and whatever.
The question is, what do they want? Because it would be easy to say Dolores wants vengeance. I mean, anybody would. I mean,
She said she want to kill everybody.
But does she? Is that all she wants, or is that part of what she's after?
She wants to have one of those Thanos sits. So when after he snapped his fingers and he was able to just...
like, I did it.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what she wants.
Does she want to call all humans to a manageable population so they won't... Because the thing is...
She wants to run the show.
Well, this is the thing. Does she want to run the show, or she just wants to defend her and her people? Because the whole idea was for them to do what? To get to that place of safety. And the whole time they were being hunted. And the question is, how many of them made it to that place? How many of them are, I think she's not just a one-dimensional character of just
No.
vengeance, but I do believe vengeance plays a large
Yeah.
part of it. Because you can't do what you did to her and then just walk away like, we good?
Did you ever play Detroit Become Human?
It's in my queue, but I hadn't finished it. Yeah.
It's a similar idea in terms of automatons or robots or hosts or whatever. Automation kind of having a sentient mind, and how do they deal in future Detroit as they deal with the human population. I think the ending of it's kind of whatever, but I think the process of the game that you play is similar to Westworld and some of the themes it deals with, which is pretty cool.
But but the theme of this is something we've seen before. Literally, the entire idea of the Matrix is behind this.
Yeah.
Because if you go back and watch the Animatrix and you see the first two, how the war started. We started the war because we couldn't deal with machines and their autonomy.
Right.
And I mean, that's some graphic. Like if you go back and watch the Animatrix. One, it's awesome. But two, when you realize that these machines left and went and created their own world, their own country, they were like, cool, we'll be 0, 1, whatever. We'll make stuff. And the humans like, nah, not cool. And the machines were like, I bet. and they was like, so it's over. We running things. Remember when they showed up at the UN?
Running things.
And they literally had the apple, and then it decayed on, like, that's kind of what I'm getting here, but I think there's a little bit more to Dolores's. I don't know if she's gonna use people as batteries, but
there are a lot of layers in Westworld as we continue to peel it back, and eventually we're gonna get to
March 15th.
Yeah, some
Cannot wait.
answers. So I mean, I'm gonna watch it.
I'm gonna get a Dolores tattoo.
I'm not going there, but
I'm not going that far.
That's my
I
spirit
think
animal.
this has been one of those series that HBO has really put a lot of
They put some
money behind it,
Resources.
a lot of resources,
Yeah.
thought, writing, so it definitely
it's
is
beautiful.
I'm not gonna say it's beautiful.
But I mean, you look at like the way that it's animated. You saw the robot construction.
Yeah, I mean, I
Dolores,
love the intro.
the
Every time I watch the
skin.
intros, and then, like every time I watch
and you remember you saw the skin and then
Yeah.
the 3D anime. I mean, it's
the 3D
beautiful.
printing on these hosts is amazing. So good job with coming up with that.
Dolores is my patronus.
We gonna wrap
Yeah.
on that. That's how we gonna. Thank you for ending that.
I'm just saying.
Yep.
Which
Patronus.
Dolores?
The one that wants to rule the world.
Like, comment, subscribe for this. Plug Belly again.
Like Nas said, if I rule the world.
There we go. Find us here on YouTube, also Twitter, Instagram, Facebook.
You freak all his sons.
WLTX.com.
That's what the war's trying to do.